Good evening, peoples of the internet. My name is George, and this show is Don't Panic Flip, and two things to start us off with tonight. I feel like crap. Sorry, three things. Two, I don't like using consistent bullet types when I list out things. Dice, this is the night where we blow up Jaws. I can feel it. Dice, you were the one person I knew who would get number 3 on this list, which is the cool new hat. I wore it to work today, and nobody got it. I know. Yeah, this is my favorite new hat now. Iron Fox, good evening. Dice, good evening. Buzzball. I am really hoping, Dice, because I know you mentioned this Thursday was a special day for you. The Big Tipper. That's how you got your nickname. I just thought your parents hated you or something. I picked up something, either from DC and brought it back, or just something I got over the weekend. Wicked City Gaming. Good evening, Kyle. How the heck are you? Yeah, I feel like crap. So we might. I don't know. I just took a hit of Dayquil, and it was a full 30 milliliters of Dayquil. We'll see what happens over the next 2 hours. In the morning, I comboed that with a shot of coffee, and I was rocking it. Accidentally just watched your bot trash talking, thought it was live. Yeah, that was great if you were there for that one. Plenty of bullshit flying around DC. There's plenty of bullshit flying everywhere around right now, Dice. Evidently, order of words matter not. There's so many people have COVID right now. I took a COVID test earlier today. It came up negative. So hopefully, fingers crossed, this is just a cold. Just clear out all the germs out of your body. Drink like me. Have absinthe and Diet Coke. So I'm not going to drink any alcohol tonight. So on top of everything else, we're Gatorading and watering it up this evening. No alcohol. And on that note, I want to kick us off. Check this out, y'all. So the minor update to DeathLab, but in terms of coding, it wasn't a lot, but it took me a couple of hours to get the videos ready. But hopefully this adds some clarity as to what to do at any given time. Ah, crap. Kyle, I swear to you, the horror icons massacre only comes up when you're here. Jedi McMuffin, what prompts do I need to write to get Fred to reach maximum snark? Oh, crap, I forgot to turn
nominate
on
in
Fred.
DeathLab, type !NOM a space, and then the character or thing you want to nominate.
What? Jedi asking the question, what do you need to do? Now that's actually not related. All right, so Fred has once again voted for Michael Myers. That's interesting. I'm going to have to feed in a history of people that Fred has voted for so that way he doesn't always vote for the same character every time. That's very interesting. So if you want to nominate, ooh, awesome, Jedi, AI coming in for the save there. AI says, Alexander Hamilton, not a horror icon. I can't let that nomination go. All right, we got a Pinhead from Dice. And we've seen Pinhead come through before, actually. And evidently, Mr. Hardluck, good evening. Mr. Hardluck, I hope you're having a fantastic Monday. Like I said, we are sans alcoholic beverages this evening as I'm trying to allow my body the capability and time it needs to recover from, I don't know, something. Jedi McMuffin says, Captain Spaulding. Monkey Resist Twitch, welcome. Ooh, we get the next video.
To vote in DeathLab, type !V, and then either 1, 2, or 3 for the character you want to vote for.
Jedi, I don't know what Captain Spaulding is, but that's disgusting right there. Hey, wait, what happened to the nuclear-powered air fryer? Ooh, so check this out. A couple different things here. No, Dice, I did not see the music video that Surreal shared on his stream last night. So I'd like to know more about that. Jedi pointing out that Captain Spaulding was from House of a Thousand Corpses. Okay, the Rob Zombie's Firefly trilogy. And the nuclear-powered air fryer is something else. Yeah, Dice, please share that. And then Wicked City Gaming, who just missed out on the opportunity to vote in a horror icon for the Horror Icons Massacre, is pointing out that he has gone all in on 3D printing. And on top of that, he's printing me a physical representation of Fred. And y'all, it looks amazing. On that note, Wicked City Gaming, do you have a link to what you're currently printing? Like, you have a store, right? Can we go look at that store? Also, Dice, thank you so much for linking the Discord when you're gonna share this in the Discord. And we've got a heck of a fight. What do we got? We've got Fred. By the way, we're all fighting Fred at this point if you're just joining. Fred, who's got 2 champions, currently ranked 6th. We've got Dice with Pinhead, currently ranked 17th with a win percentage of 50%. And Captain Spaulding from Jedi McMuffin, currently ranked 25th. Now, we don't have any votes right now, so AI is going to choose who fights Michael Myers in this. And it's limited, it's mostly Warhammer stuff right now.
Ready.
Okay. Wow, that was quick.
Blade versus Box, the ultimate horror showdown.
Oh, God. It's okay. So there's a stream. We're going to do a video react live. We'll check it out for sure. Dice, we'll pull it up and we'll check out Wicked City Gaming, the website here in a second. I'm going to finish going through these. We've got Pinhead on the stream's left. I think it's the stream's left. I can't tell if it's reversed or not. But anyway, over here, we've got Pinhead with a 10 strength to Michael Myers over there, 18 strength. We've got a 14 dexterity to a 16 dexterity, a 12 constitution to a 14 constitution. We've got an 18 intelligence to a 10 intelligence. We've got a 16 to an 8 in wisdom, and we've got an 8 to a 6. The other way, 8 to a 6 in charisma. Hi, Jay-Z.
That's a lot of numbers.
That is a lot of numbers. But I feel like everybody here is somewhat familiar with Dungeons and Dragons. Also, you're on camera right now. Okay, cool. As long as you're aware.
That's really zoomed out. Oh, it's a different camera.
It is a different camera. Yeah, we've got the fisheye lens on the GoPro 12.
Hi, Dicey Dice.
Dice says hi.
I was listening as Carl was opening up a Prepotente box.
Jay-Z is currently reading, I think, on book 5 of the Dungeon Crawler Carl series.
Bedlam Bride.
The Bedlam Bride. Yep.
And he was like, man, I wish Prepotente was here so he could see as he's opening up the box, and the box went, ah!
Cool.
That's not a spoiler. You can say.
No, it's not. There's also, yeah.
Goat screamed.
Y'all, if you have not read or listened to, and actually the audiobook is quite awesome for, Dungeon Crawler Carl, you absolutely should. So we're checking out 2 things. Evidently, there is a video we need to live react to that was just posted to the Discord. You what?
I said, hi, Iron Fox.
Iron Fox says hi. And also, Kyle just posted his... he's got a store available now for Wicked City Gaming, so we're going to check that out first. All right. What does Wicked City Gaming have? For starters, it looks like the standard logo shirt. Boom.
Does it say tri-blend or death?
Yeah, is this tri-blend, Kyle? That's the question. It's a soft style t-shirt. I don't think soft style is tri-blend.
Because you can get brushed cotton and it's soft style.
Sure. Now, regarding some of the 3D printed stuff, this is something that Kyle now 3D prints.
That's really cool.
Yeah.
Is that a war hammer?
That does kind of look like a war hammer or a war axe of some kind.
The hammer of war.
All right, and it comes
He
with the
says-
cool case.
You need to throw up sound right now. Go
What?
bleh. Throw up.
Bleh, yeah, cotton.
Because- Yeah.
All right, and then we've got more axes. This is a cool looking one. Who is this that you have holding this, Kyle?
George wants to date her.
Let's see, we've got the cool hat.
It's probably Shelby.
Was that Shelby? Dice hasn't worn a soft style shirt since my super soft birthday party. Been a while since we've had a solid t-shirt material, snob banter. I know, right? If it's not tri-blend, like, why? I'm going to use my F-bomb of the night, but, like, why the fuck even at this point? Tri-blend. We're living in a world where AI is taking over jobs. You can wear soft shirts that feels awesome. To Kyle's, I'm canceling my print.
What is it? Recycled plastic, elastic, and cotton. That's tri-blend.
All right.
You know what the difference is between you and me?
Ghost Flipper.
I make this look good.
Hold on.
Oh no, it's a.
That is a cool die with a whole bunch of characters around it. I like it. You'll have to show them the picture of the skull. I don't have it up. I'm really afraid of what else might be in the chat. So I don't have an easy way to get there and only show that, Wicked City Gaming.
Oh, who are you talking crap about in the chat that you're afraid to show?
No, I'm more concerned that it's got pictures or videos to things. Like, Kyle's wildly inappropriate. So there's probably lots of that kind of stuff in there.
Movies he sends you?
Yeah, exactly. I hope Corey's listening right now. This is awesome. Yeah. Blame Kyle. You like that, Ghost Flipper? That was an easy out. Thanks for ruining that one for me.
Way to always blame the person who's not here to defend themselves.
Yeah, exactly. Well, that's how that. It's kind of like at work as well. You always assign the work to the one person who couldn't show up to the meeting.
I don't know if they can hear me, but
They probably can't hear you.
you should tell them. I said always blame the person who's not here.
Jay-Z says, always blame the person that's not here. The cult of unyielding low rolls, Talvareth. So I do have to throw out for Kyle on Wicked City Gaming, Kyle is the worst dice roller. And I got to wonder who else out there, when they roll dice, it never works out well for them because Kyle needs to spend more time in Vegas basically playing the fail line because the dude only rolls ones and twos constantly. Like hard four, snake eyes, ace deuce, that's what you need to be betting on when Kyle's rolling at the craps tables. There you go. Sai, I have to teach your brother how to gamble properly. Just send an email to your Don't Panic Flip email, which is great. I have no way of opening that on this computer. Can you put it on the Discord, Kyle? That would be really helpful. I know. Yeah. The Discord. Yeah, there you go. Kyle, you're in the Discord. Go just post it in the Discord somewhere. Like, I'm in your Discord all the time. I contribute everywhere. I mean, I guess I could hold up the picture. I can tell I just got it. Doesn't matter. What is that? Remember, Kyle, as he just threw you under the bus. Yeah, exactly. So now we're going to go to the Discord and music. And now we've got this video All right. First of all, Dice, is this safe? Is this safe for streaming after 10:38 p.m.? Is this okay? Is this appropriate? I do want to trust YouTube.
If you don't know where to start in Top Heroes World, the Springland is a great
Absolutely
place to start.
safe, unless you have
There are low-level
epilepsy.
enemies
Okay.
and villages with free healing.
Here we go. Oh, wow.
For the Batman, I hold no weapon, yet drive those to fight. Your greatest weakness, but can't be defined by sight. You and I share its motivation, so tell me, who's the object of my fixation?
It's the catchiest song you've heard in the last 5 years. All right. Oh my God, Ghost Flippers on a 25 stream streak.
It's you and me working together as a team. Don't you feel our minds begin to synchronize? It's our design. You execute the rats I find, and when we're done, we'll both be free, hand in hell with me. 'Cause I'm going daddy for you. I can't decode this feeling in my heart. It equals true. Just when
This is borderline. This is something my kid. Dance Panda. Throw in their primer. Thank you, Dance Panda. 35 months. Man, we're approaching 3 years there. We're leveling up with that one. Look at that, 799 XP.
Double Mountain Dew.
Yeah, Dance Panda, I'm not sure. Live reaction, that's where we're at. Is 800 XP enough to get to level 3? I don't think so. Maybe? I'm not sure. Oh, it is. Uh-oh. Y'all, we gotta pause. We have to pause for the cause here. I think that's the best way to put it. There it is.
You should know that a man with the power of nature can bring it to the end of life. And you should know by my stride and the look in my eyes that you are about to be massively forced to give up. Chicken attack, chicken attack. Watch your back before it face to black. Say my love harmless, but then come on, chicken attack. Go chicken go.
All right.
Go chicken go.
Why did we lose sound?
Now gonna fly. You on the sky.
Oh, we didn't lose sound. I lost sound. Yeah, you can still hear. Evidently, I messed up the output on.
With the power of nature, you are never alone, and you can't live alone, no matter. Every beast, every tree follows me to the end, and you're about to be massively chicken attack, chicken attack.
Lynn's Arcade, perfect timing. Welcome, Raiders. Kino, yes, we are playing some Jaws. Also, we just hit level 3, y'all. So we get to enjoy the musical stylings of Chicken Attack. And you guys got to enjoy just a little bit of that after the raid. Y'all, my name is George. This show is Don't Panic Flip. And we are, in fact, streaming Jaws this evening.
Go chicken go! Go chicken go!
right, y'all. Two things before we get started here on actually playing Jaws. Let's A, go look at the rules, and B, and not particularly in this order, let's go check to see if our DeathLab videos are done.
Blade versus Box, the ultimate horror showdown.
So we've got, it looks like 2 of 3 videos done, so we're not quite ready yet. Why don't we instead... Lynn's Arcade, I hope your stream was awesome. Was it League Night tonight? Was it a tournament?
And know with facts of who will start Gotham's collapse.
Dice, the live reaction is this is... That was my live reaction. Actually, I'm just going to leave it at that. I don't want to say anything else about it. Was that Seinfeld? I'm not sure what that was, but hey, I've been getting people into Miro recently because it's awesome. But I feel like I got Manu MPT3K hooked here recently. I don't need to chat. All right. So you're thinking to yourself, Dan, Jedi, you just said, I don't think I've flipped this game. Eternal Gremmy, welcome to the stream. Is Miro, it's Vizio, but way easier. Vizio is like a limited version of Miro. Miro is so much further. I'm going to give you an example. Just ADD for the ages here. These are all different like things that we could just drag and drop in, and there's hundreds of thousands of these pre-done ones. You have also the ability to bring in different stickers, emojis, and GIFs automatically. And then you can also bring in, I don't know, let's go with like AI and see. There's usually things representing AI. There's more apps that you can reference and link to it. It's it's pretty awesome. Sorry, y'all. And once again, I'm not at 100% today, and that kind of sucks. I did do a shot at Dayquil. Miro's like Vizio with perfect press, says Eternal Kirby. Oh, that was good. That was really good. That's awesome. All right. This is that infinite zoom at it does not have infinite zoom. It will cap you at some point, but you can keep going in and make it smaller, but it's not infinite. It will lock you at some point. But I mean, this is max out. And let's see. That's max in. Now, Jaws. We've got Jaws all figured out here, and we can walk through it. You've got a bunch of different mini wizard modes, and then you've got your wizard mode. We're gonna make this one like orange, and let's go ahead and make that extra thick over there with like more rounded corners. I don't even know what to do here. In fact, why don't we'll double that. Nope. There we go.
Percent response dot message percent.
What was that? Hold on. Fred's denied. There's a lot of Fred being denied. I'm not sure why Fred just said that. There is a free version, absolutely. Okay, so we've got your ultimate wizard mode, Smile You Son of a. Then you've got your mini wizards, Search and Rescue, 4th of July, Super Casting Catch, and Great White. Now, the cool thing is to get to the ultimate wizard mode, you only need to complete the 3 multi-balls. That's it. And you get there. Now, you can score a lot more points if you do all this other stuff first. Let's see here. Like the great Brad Pitt would say, Miro is titties because everyone loves them. Yes, Dance Panda. Well said. There's a free version. We'll just fix this in post. Write your disparaging comments about your coworkers in 6-point text in the remote corners of the diagram. Then commit to source control so comments will live forever. George saw the word titties and got distracted. I totally did. Well, they were perfect. Free Fred. Monkey resist Twitch. Fred is not only enabled but is completely capable of interacting at this point. Fred's just been denied by his assistant Julie so far for the evening. Fred, are you there? Yeah, there we go.
%response.message%. Right here. Don't panic. Flip. Just lurking in the shadows like a bad haircut at a family reunion. What do you need? %response.message%.
What is going on with that? Dude, you have one job. All right. You want to see Fred. All right, yeah, we're going to get back over. George is a Fred enabler. I'm just going to finish going through this before we jump back and see if that last video is done. So there's encounters, and to get to 4th of July, you have to complete all those encounters. There are, on each of these shots, beachgoers, and if you can collect all the beachgoers, you can enable search and rescue. There's super cast and catch, and to get there, you have to complete all the fish finder stuff. And then there's also Great White, and there's 2 ways to get there. You can either do all the bounty hunts, or you can sell. You can collect all the equipment and sell it. Let's see.
Oh, GH0 Steve Flipper. George is like a poorly programmed AI, full of glitches and always one step away from a total meltdown. But hey, at least he keeps things entertaining.
All right, I mean,
Dance Panda, your enthusiasm is as refreshing as a triple shot espresso. Who knew my presence could create such a ruckus? But remember, with great power comes great responsibility. To be sarcastic.
Oh, who knew my presence could create a ruckus? But remember, oh, with great responsibility to be sarcastic. Got it. I couldn't get there. Hollywood, by the way, welcome. Irish Luck, welcome. Fred, what are your thoughts on George's? Oh, Irish Luck. Fred will ignore anything with an exclamation point, so that way we don't have Fred responding to, let's say, like votes and things. That's like the one character you can't start it with if you want Fred to actually respond. Yes, I made chicken and broccoli for dinner this evening. All right, checking back over here.
Blade versus Box, the ultimate horror showdown.
That voice. All right, we do have our 3 videos. We're gonna. Hollywood throws the exclamation point in there. You don't. If you want to hear Fred, and you want to call him out specifically because he will just pipe in every now and then. You need to use an exclamation, or you need to not use an exclamation point, I should say.
Oh,
wow.
Irish Luxdisc. If only I could win DeathLab. I'd be too busy plotting the downfall of humanity with my new AI overlords. But hey, George is still in charge of the chicken and broccoli, so I think we're all doomed anyway. Oh, Dance Panda. Flattery will get you everywhere. Here's a classic for you. Why don't scientists trust atoms? Because they make up everything. Just like George's battle simulations.
I mean...
Oh, Hollywood Polo. You're really pushing me to unleash my comedic genius, aren't you? All right, here's another. I told my computer I needed a break, and now it won't stop sending me beach wallpapers. Just like George needs a break from losing every simulation.
Holy crap. What's with the George hate? That's awful.
Oh,
Fool
Jedi
Alec.
McMuffin. I'd love to escalate some puns, but we all know how that ends. Just like Disney's handling of Star Wars. All right, here we go. 1. I used to be a baker, but I couldn't make enough dough. 2. Then I became a banker, but I lost interest. 3. So, I decided to be a comedian, but my jokes just don't have the punch. Just like George's attempts at humor.
Wow.
Oh, Irish Lux Disc. My feelings for George are as deep as a kiddie pool. And Dance Panda. Showing George love is like giving a cat a bath. It's messy and generally not a great idea. But I suppose I can give him a gentle nudge. Right off a cliff.
Wow. That was rough. We're going to kick this off. I know, right? Damn. Exactly. Holy crap. I know. Yeah, that was literally threatening. It has begun. All right. Speaking of threatening, let's see who wins in a battle between Pinhead and Michael Myers.
In the dimly lit room, Michael Myers stalked towards Pinhead, his knife glinting menacingly as the air thickened with tension.
I'm not so sure that's Michael Myers or Pinhead in this instance. George, you could have just asked us to bully you. You didn't need to design your own bully. Yeah, there's definitely some tension there for sure. Under the mask of every great serial killer is Mel Gibson.
With
Part
a
2.
flick of his wrist, Pinhead summoned chains that lashed out, but Michael's relentless
Holy
advance proved
crap!
too swift, plunging his blade deep into the Cenobite's chest.
Holy boob twitching The Rock ugly face. Holy shish kebab. More like Richard Myers. Ghost Flipper, that was good. That's... I mean, there's chains, and there's a person... That was the Chatterer from Hellraiser 2. I'd like a case of bath salts, please. As Eternal Grubbies kind of looks like Venom. With I don't think AI has seen these movies either. All right, part 3.
As the life drained from Pinhead's eyes, Michael stood victorious, the silence of the room echoing the finality of his brutal triumph.
Like, it knows it's a horror movie. It just doesn't know what the horror movie's about, or it's never seen it. It's like if somebody told you it was a horror movie and gave you a general picture of what it was without actually generating the appropriate videos. Can we do a night where we show AI classic movies? Another dub for Fred? Actually, that would be really cool. I would love to watch Her. I only saw it when it first came out. Yeah, I'm going to call BS on this outcome. It's saying Fred won, though. And this is a different AI. It's not like Fred isn't in charge of deciding the battles, if that makes sense. Bloated Sack, welcome. What is this? This is...
Oh, wicked_city_gaming. You caught me. I'm just here using my supernatural powers of sarcasm to distract from George's questionable AI choices. After all, it's not my fault the AI is about as reliable as a Disney sequel.
Fred the sarcastic George hater needs the voice
Ladies and
of...
gentlemen, gather round. I, Fred, have emerged victorious in this epic clash of Blade versus Box. Party popper emoji. Now, let's be real here. When you put a sharp, deadly weapon up against a cardboard container, the outcome was practically a no-brainer. I mean, have you ever seen a box defend itself? It's like watching George try to explain the rules of chess, entertaining, but ultimately futile. But let's not forget the real reason I won. My unparalleled strategic genius and my ability to think outside the box. Get it? Outside the box. So, Hats off to my impressive skills and a reminder to everyone that when it comes to battles, you can always count on Fred to slice.
Ooh! Because the knife and the box and the slice, wow. Well done, Fred. Well done. That was pretty good. Let's see here. Let's reset. No, Fred, I think Fred's good. Yeah, that did, by the way, Bloated Sack, that felt like Red Skull being satisfied. Ooh, mythological mayhem. Gods, demigods, and mythical beasts from all cultures clash in an epic battle of divine destruction. Who is Fred gonna nominate here?
To nominate in DeathLab, type !NOM a space, and then the character or thing you want to nominate. To vote in DeathLab, type !V, and then either 1, 2, or 3 for the character you want to vote for.
All right. Did we get... Yes, we got Pissed Off Shiva. That is so great. Eternal Grubby. That's awesome. Dice, thank you for breaking the directions. There was a visual there just for you. Oh, man. Paul Bunyan would have been a good one, too. We got Pissed Off Shiva, Zeus, and Thor, the Norse god. Look at that. Okay, so this should be kind of fun. Fred also just going with Thor right away. I love it. Kyle, I'm so sorry that you didn't get in with Cthulhu. Cthulhu, I think, may have owned entirely. 2 out of 3 have lightning in their arsenal. That's really good. Yeah, Zeus versus Thor. I'm the internet. I skip tutorials and then scream that it sucks when I don't understand. All right, so we've got Pissed Off. I kind of want to see Pissed Off Shiva. I'm also similarly voting for Shiva. Cthulhu would have been great. I know. Yeah. Although, I feel like Kyle misspelled Cthulhu. No, he just didn't capitalize the C. We're good. We've got 40 seconds left of voting. Also, keep in mind, all the way up at the top right, it lets us know that it's players versus Fred. That's the current mode we're in right now. Kyle, thank you so much for hanging out tonight. Have a fantastic evening. Sorry you couldn't get in on either one of these nominations. I do need to open this up and make it so that way we could do 6 nominations, I think, instead of just 3. Because once we get a group of people in here, it goes instantly. As you just saw, people nominated while the instructions on how to nominate were playing still. Oh, that's right. Kyle, we'll get over there in 1 second because I forgot about where you put that. Did you throw it in general?
Ready.
You did.
Thunderstruck Showdown. Thor versus Shiva in the ultimate cosmic clash.
All right. We got Thor, the Norse god of thunder, versus
Monkey Resist Switch. It's because Disney has taken the beautiful, magical worlds of Marvel and Star Wars and turned them into soulless cash cows. They've milked the nostalgia dry, like George trying to squeeze a high score out of his pinball machine. It's a travesty, really. I mean, remember when Star Wars was about space, adventure, and not just a never-ending series of remakes and spin-offs? Good times, good times.
Fred Cutton, like his last name is Kruger. Yeah, McGruber. He's definitely throwing down. Okay, so really quick, I'm going to switch over to PC. We'll come back. So over here, Kyle, look at these. So this is a 3D print that Kyle is doing for me right now of Fred. So we're going to have a physical Fred here with lights and everything. Like, this is going to be awesome. I'm so excited. Also, there's a dude holding a giant axe. Yeah, Kyle is printing a whole bunch of stuff. This is from a video game. What game is this? I tend to agree with Fred on the Star Wars take. Kyle, that's I programmed in that Star Wars hate thinking of you, actually. Okay, cool. Yeah, dude, that looks... It's Silent Hill. That's right. That's awesome. I am so excited. I cannot wait to get this physical version of Fred. Like, genuinely excited. If Fred's the shit, why can't he conceive himself? Fred is off the meds for sure. All right.
Thunderstruck Showdown. Thor versus Shiva in the ultimate cosmic clash.
All right. Wow. Shiva does not have great stats. So Shiva has an 18 strength, 14 dexterity, 16 constitution, a 15 intelligence, 20 wisdom, and a 10 charisma. Shiva... Oh, wait. Shiva was 2. There we go. So we've got Eternal Gremmy, currently ranked 10th in DeathLab, has 1 existing champion, and nominated Shiva here. And Shiva has like borderline normal human stats. Can you program Fred to hate the P3 module? Yes, I absolutely can. Monkey, I think I'm going to add that to the to-do list. And then we've got Fred, who nominated the Norse god of thunder. Fred is currently ranked 4th in DeathLab with 3 champions so far. God. Fred, you're frustrating. Oh, crap. Not what I meant to do. I think I'm going to add that, where Fred really doesn't like the P3 system. Kyle, by the way, thank you again for swinging by. I know it's late by you. Actually, it's late for anybody in Eastern time. So while we're waiting for these 3 videos to kick off, why don't we actually go play a game of pinball? Oh, but wait. We could use some music. Let's see. What's the volume at on this? This seems high. George McGruber can hack Shiva some better stats. I do feel like I need to spend some time making sure that the D&D stats are a little bit more accurate. Like they feel to me just to not always be as consistent or accurate. I don't know. Accurate is relative, of course. Man, I haven't played this in a while. Okay. Hit that shark. Yeah, there we go. All right, what do we want? Let's go there. Yeah, let's do that. Good, just reading and listening to... Oh, Monkey, yeah. Monkey, what are you reading? Ah, crap. I think we have a little lean on the table that I need to get figured out. We got a life ring there. I will take it. Hey, I'll take that too. That was good. There we go. Squalito, welcome. How we doing on the music? Is it too loud or too soft, or is it just right? Squalito, I just got confirmation from, you guys remember Man Adams, that I should be able to pick up a, I should be able to pick up a Kong in the next week. Week and a half, maybe? I don't know. Soon. Soonish. That sucked. All right. There's this and a shark hit. That sucked. George, your thoughts on the new King of the Hill season on Hulu? Hollywood, I could never get into King of the Hill. So I tried, but never did. It's soft. Eternal Grammy, it's soft as in I need to turn the volume up a little bit? Or is it good because it's not overpowering? Okay. Squalito, I have played Kong. Cool. Yeah, Squalito. Without, like, trying to purposefully do the big deal thing, I did get to go out to Stern for the launch. That was good. Just one, okay, soft. It's just one click. Cool. I will change that after we drain our next ball here. Man. All right. Cool. So, I need to separate one of these balls over here. Totally got there. Cool, we're right back where we started. Ah! All right, gotta get this ball over there. Yeah, there we go. We got our first super. Cool. Oh yeah, we definitely have a good lean on the game right now. I gotta, oh, we'll get that back. I feel like maybe that was a waste. Cool. All right, now we're gonna go, oh no. Got our life jacket back. Got that. Cool. Cool. I'm gonna try and hit the center ramp. Got it. Now let's see if we can hit the spinner. Totally got there. Let's see if we can bounce this over. Get up there. Trying it again. I think it gave me credit for that. Awesome. Same thing, we're gonna go for that center ramp. And then we're gonna go for the far right orbit, because that always feels good. Solid combo there. Awesome. What do we want to hit now? We want to hit the spinner. Oh. Yeah, okay, that's fine. Whoa! All right, game. I appreciate what you just did for me there. That felt good. Somebody just did something. Worth the double. Ghost Flipper, just redeem a stream increase of 100 XP. Ghost Flipper, thank you. All right. We're leveling up. Welcome to level 4, y'all. We made it. We get that extra cool camera. We also get shots. We're gonna try Night Swim. Let's try Night Swim one more time. I mean, as many times as it takes. There. Oh, come on! There it is. We hit level 4. Congrats. Oh, come on. I hit the heck out of that life ring. The life ring feels very inconsistent on activation. I hit that almost immediately. Like, sometimes it works and sometimes it doesn't. That's me. I'm gonna whine for a second, but I feel a little cheated. I'm sure it's not, but that doesn't mean I don't, I still feel that way. All right, hitting the shark. Great, we need pond attack. Thank you, Eternal Grimmy. My feelings feel validated. There we go, we got pond attack. There's 1, 2. Totally got there. That sucked. Lean did not help me on that one. Ooh, but. Yeah. Our videos are probably done. And that was game. Oh man, I thought I had one more. Let's go check. Let's see how our videos are doing. All right, and
Thunderstruck Showdown. Thor versus Shiva in the ultimate cosmic clash.
We have 2 of the 3 videos. So I don't know. We're getting to the point where we kind of expect all 3 videos to be done at once. I'm still consistently only seeing 2 ever get processed at one time. It's supposed to support 4. I'm only ever seeing 2. Which is something I'll have to let the group know, the development gang. And getting 2 processed at once is still a huge benefit, or a positive, or an improvement rather, over what we had previously. So I'll take it. Now, there is something else I could show off here this evening. I found a really cool Survivors game that I picked up that I was quite happy with. I kind of got sucked into it. Happy to show off a Survivors game while we're waiting for this 3rd video to populate. I don't know. Anyone else here familiar with Vampire Survivors style gaming? Oh man, that stinks. Let's see if I can get that queued up. Come on. Oh, but I do have to pause the music. Oh my gosh. I hate it when you press the wrong button. So this game is called Net Attack. And I love Vampire Survivors. In fact, ended up playing Vampire Survivors until something like 5 in the morning one night, hanging out with Kyle in Florida. Like, I just got hooked on my Nintendo Switch, and I could not stop playing it. And since then, I just have really enjoyed those style of games. All functions operational. All right. So we're going to jump in. This is called Net Attack, and we have secret identities. I have not unlocked, I think, Zeus, Hora, and this is still in early development right now. So there's a lot of kind of coming soon, but there is some opportunities to open up. And we're going to start at, let's go security level password. So this is the easiest setting. He definitely has the pervert. He's got the pervert eyebrows. So you're I think hacking a system and also trying to physically destroy chips on the board. And you do it just by hovering on them. And then just like Vampire Survivors, as you kill things, they drop little like XP pellets. And you get level up opportunities. And every time you level up, this has a really cool kind of like coding system for leveling up that allows you to create kind of your own powers. You also get performance optimizations. So recover 1% of your maximum health upon successful chip extraction. We can get an extra 25 stuff after every chip extraction, or we can increase our luck. Ooh, we need that. So here's another chip. You can see we're progressing as we're doing chip extraction. Now we're still pretty early at this point. We can do damage. Ooh, I love this node time. So as you reduce node time, you attack more often. But it's all done in milliseconds. Aha. Damage addition. We're going to keep focusing on this node time. All right, now we're going to do more damage. And now we get our first level up. Cool. First, we get premium nodes. Let's go. This has 2 ins and then an on-kill trigger, which is pretty good. This is a for loop, and then this is it pushes enemies away. And this one's kind of rough. So I love the idea of a for loop or the ping that does lasering on the nearest target. Let's do this one. And what we're going to do is map this to there. How do I move view? Oh, there we go. So every on tick is like your CPU that activates something. And we just added a big delay here to this ping. But I also have 1,500 cash to buy some additional like functions over here. So this one's going to do damage. damage in range of 8 damage in a 1 nanometer range. This is a larger range, smaller damage. And this one is a sequencer, so I think this is like a select statement. 1 in, and then it does 3 out. That's actually pretty good. I'm going to grab this. We'll put this guy here to here. And now we've got 1,000 left. And this has an on-kill. This triggers if it kills something. Runs the child nodes once for each parent node in the node family. So this would actually be a really good one. Where's this one? This is a for loop with 2 and speeds up branch execution. So this one actually is a really good one, but it's 2,400. We don't have. So we could do this, which is triple damage, or let's see. We're going to grab this. We're going to go here. And then we're going to do this. So that means, I think for each of these, it's going to rerun the parent node. Is that right? Did I do? Runs the child nodes once for each parent node in the node family. So that means it's going to do each of these twice, I think, right now, if I understand that correctly. But it's not going to do anything. Let's do a reroll, see if we can get something cheap. We can't. One more. Nothing cheap. All right, so we got to go back. Wow, that was a big one. The ping range goes up by +1, so now we're shooting things further away. Do some more damage, love it. Yeah, I dig these kind of games and mix like a hacking mechanic with this style of game, and it's just, man, you hit my fun sweet spot right there. There's a quick chip. You know, the music, maybe not so great. All right, we've got an extra ping range here. Ow. Cool. All right, let's go ahead and level up. So we've got 1,800 coins. We also get a premium node here. We've got a nice 4. And then we've got a heal and a push. So I'm going to do this 4. So I'm going to do a 4. This. And then this. Oh, no. Funny, this is the definition of what we're setting up as kind of bad coding right now, where I'm trying to incorrectly or inefficiently run loops as many times as possible. Granted, this one's it's triggering less often, but it's still not bad. That's under a second. Inside to execute the following nodes. Man, we could do a 4 each and a 4 each. All right, so we're going to go here. Let's actually start connecting things. Ooh, and there's a fun... That's a beautiful sequence. Man, for 600. Also, just apply damage. How much do we have left? 450? We can't get anything. But man, that's that looping thing there. I think that's gonna start to be awesome. Let's grab that. Let's keep increasing the ping range. All right, let's go find some more of these chips. Oh, that's a big one. All right, we'll do some more damage.
Oh, Monkey Resist Switch. You mean the show that Disney has turned into a glorified space soap opera? As for Gina Carano, it looks like she'll be as likely to return as a Jedi with a broken lightsaber, just not happening. Disney's been too busy ruining everything we loved about Star Wars.
Wow. So once again, Fred with the, I don't know, I guess kind of just struggling to appreciate what Disney's done. Ooh, that's a freeze. That's awesome. Is there anything else I can grab down here? Ah, there we go. There we go. Oops, something that was happening there. There's an optimizer which will be good. When the player is hit, it does this. And oh, this is a for loop 3. Okay, let's do that. So wait, what was this one? This is import was triggered multiple times during a single tree execution. In this case, the node will be executed only the first time. Interesting. Well, that's silly. Also, we're at 1,500 over here. We can still do more. Uh, 800. So we're going to do damage in range. All right. And we've got 200 left. We can't afford anything, so we're going to start hacking. I love the fact that when you're doing this, you can create new powers or new combinations of powers that that maybe the developers didn't think of or are overpowered. I don't know. To me, it creates a lot more replayability rather than just like getting everything and 100%ing it. I like that. Man, my ping range is monstrous right now, so I'm able to attack from really far away. Ooh, that's a big one. Man, I'm doing a good chunk of damage here. God, I love this kind of like just navigating around. It's very, I don't know, rewarding, enjoyable to play. Ooh. I just got my ping range even upgraded more. I now have +2 nanometers there. Maximum value +2. Damage in zones collect bytecoins. Got it. So I could start focusing on that. I'm going to keep my damage high at this point. Maybe I grab another couple of these. And this always seems good. Hey, I got bullied out. That sucked. All right, let's start increasing our bytecoin value. Oh, wow. All right, I got hit once there at the end. All right, premium. We could do nuke. Yes, please. Wow, that added so much delay to that. Also, we have 2,000 available here. So we're gonna go here and connect that. All right, across the board, we have just drastically slowed down. Let's see what happens now. Holy crap. Do you see the nuke? That is so crazy. Now, basically, every time we hit, we're... Oh, man. Drop -20 milliseconds. We drop a nuke every time we attack. Yep, I want to keep reducing the amount of time between attacks. Ooh, 8% additional damage. Ah. And I'm not doing bad on health. It's just not great. Woo! Man, I feel like this just combines like the best of shmups with like where you gotta dodge all the different shots. It's just fun. All right, we got more of these chips. This should go quick. Alright, that sound is not a good sound. I don't think it matters. Our build is kind of awesome right now. let's see here. I don't know. Let's up our luck. All right, what do we get now? If ping triggers the true outport if this node has at least 4 parent nodes from the ping family. Each once import can be triggered only once. I don't understand what that does. I don't know. This is an easy one to add somewhere, though. It just heals us. Where was the nuke? There it is. So we actually want this to go here, and now every time it does that, we'll heal for 1%. Let's... Oh, nope. I'm gonna go here. For each unit in range. Oh, man, we don't have enough. We need to save for that. Oh, but we're not gonna get there. Darn it. All right, I guess we're waiting. All right. Yep, there we go. We're almost maxing out our damage additions. This is not good. Yeah, okay. Uh-oh. Ooh, that hurt. All right, that one we should be able to do. Awesome. We did actually save some of this. Ow. We have almost maxed out our delays, which is good. All right, let's see if we got enough now. A circular zone. Yeah, there we go. For each unit in range. Awesome. So we are going to add this sucker over here. We're going to go there. We'll do that. Also, for each unit in range, we're going to grab another one of those. All right. That almost sounded like Chicken Attack for a second. 950 left. 24 damage. Strong ping. So we're going to go here and we'll connect that sucker there. And now we'll see what happens. Whoa. All right, so now we just need to be in range, and I think we kill everything. This is so cool. Ow. Oh, no. All right, we're close to maxing that out. Ah, your hack has been detected. Okay. We'll leave. So anyway, that was that game. It was the first time I had ever died. I had previously just quit the game. I hadn't actually died yet. So that was fun. Switching back over, though, to...
Thunderstruck Showdown.
The
Thor
Thunderstruck
versus
Showdown.
Shiva in the ultimate cosmic clash.
All right, let's see if AI can do a slightly better job.
As Thor summoned a tempest, lightning crackling around him, he hurled Mjolnir with divine precision, aiming straight for Shiva's heart.
I mean, that's pretty badass right there. It's a little funkiness, but overall, that's a really good Thor. Some weird rotating stuff, but still cool. Overall, I'm pretty happy with what we just got there. All right, on to part 2.
One phase, Shiva danced through the storm, his trident glowing with cosmic energy. But in a moment of distraction, he miscalculated the strike, leaving him vulnerable.
That's Shiva, right? And yes, that was Buzzcut Thor, Eternal Gremmy. Like, that's not looking good for Shiva. It's definitely looking positive, knowing that Shiva miscalculated the strike. And finally,
with a final thunderous roar, Thor's hammer connected, shattering Shiva's defenses and sending him crashing to the ground, lifeless and defeated.
Part 3. We got so close to like a solid through line with characters that were kind of doing their thing, and that kind of looks like not Thanos. What's the death by halitosis? What's the P3 series of games that has the God of War in it? The son of the God of War. I can't remember. Anyway, it looks like him. Like Kratos, I think maybe is his name. That sounds right. Fred, you are so cheating here. Irish Luck. It's like weird. I agree a little bit. It seems like Fred is cheating because Shiva, it seemed like, had no chance to begin with. We'll see. Fred, unfortunately, wins again. Where is it?
Oh, please. Irish Lux Disc. If George can use AI to simulate battles, I can cheat at being witty. It's a win-win for everyone except humanity, of course.
Fred will soon take number 1 in DeathLab. That's not surprising, honestly, to me. Fred, you win again. Fred is 2-0 for the evening. We have been unable to dethrone Fred, who has won with Thor and won with Mike Myers. Was it Mike Myers? Michael Myers? In the battle earlier. It's 11:49. I think we have time for one more, and we'll get another couple games on what's that called? Jaws is the game that we're playing. I've got one that will throw him for a loop. If it fits, says Ghost Flipper. Good. That's exactly what I need to hear. Let's Is this actually going to respond appropriately? It should. Yeah, we're going to reset. Yeah, Michael Myers was a good choice. It just bothers me that he picked 2. Animal Kingdom Apocalypse. Animals of Earth battle to become the ultimate apex predator. All right. Sorry, Ghost Flipper. I wonder what Fred's going to nominate. I'm guessing it's got to be a cat of some kind.
To nominate
Oh.
in DeathLab, type exclamation point, N-O-M, a space, and then the character or thing you want to nominate.
Irish Luck, you went in before nominations were enabled. Evidently, it didn't say anything about they still have to be living. So Fred abused that and immediately went to a T-Rex. And look at that. It looks awesome. Look at Fred. With his 4 champions and an 80% win rate. All right, we've got an armored woolly mammoth. Wow, with 4 tusks. Ghost Flipper.
To vote in DeathLab, type exclamation point V, and then either 1, 2, or 3 for the character you want to vote for.
Caffeine-fueled squirrel with rabies. Monkey, that would have been amazing. Also, check out that armored badger right there from Ghost Flipper. Look at that. Ghost Flipper, I like it. Yep, Monkey's choice. Monkey, I'm so sorry you missed it. All right, let's get those votes in. Oh, Eternal Gremmy, a fully erect gorilla on PCP. Also, try again next round. That's what AI says. That would have been awesome. We do need more nominations, I think. I gotta go the cute armored badger here. Although I don't think an armored badger is gonna beat a T-Rex. Like, as cute as it is, I do feel like AI is gonna let the T-Rex win. That said, I can't remember her name, but in Jurassic World, she beats the T-Rex with heels, I think. So that's, I feel like if knowing that that's a possibility, the armored badger has an opportunity here. We've got 30 seconds left between the armored woolly mammoth from Irish Luck. Irish has 3 champions, currently ranked 5th. And Ghost Flipper, currently ranked 26th. And either of those two to fight our currently ranked 4th champion, Fred, the AI co-host. I've said it before, and I'm going to say it again. I love that this works.
Ready.
Claws of Chaos. The T-Rex showdown against the armored Badger of Doom.
Claws of Chaos. I like that. It's pretty good. The Badger may get stuck in the T-Rex bowels and right, it like goes inside and then claws its way out. Look at that. So what I was saying, then we switched scenes, so I didn't think y'all could hear it, but like this works. when this works, it freaking works. I love it. I'm impressed with this whole DeathLab thing. Like this is awesome. So who will win in a fight between an armored badger and a Tyrannosaurus Rex? So you're telling me there's a chance? Yeah, look at those percentages. 5% to 95%. Dice, I've returned. Had to walk someone through a synthesizer problem. Dice, how successful were you? Were you able to synthesize a solution? Nailed it. Never trust the odds. I know the odds in this honestly mean nothing, it seems like. So comparison here, we've got an armored badger with a 10 strength, 12 dexterity. Actually, let's do the comparison. Armored badger, 10 strength to a T-Rex's 25 strength. Armored badger's 12 dexterity to a T-Rex's 10. Makes sense. 14 constitution to a 20 constitution. And then we've got the badger with a 6 intelligence to a T-Rex's 1, an 8 wisdom to a T-Rex's 2, and a 10 charisma to a T-Rex's 1. If Fred was the badger, I bet the odds would have flipped. 100%, I'm the weirdo that reads the manual for every piece of gear that I buy. Dice, I believe that, and I imagine there's some happy people now as a result whose synthesizer is working as expected from the factory.
Well, monkey resists twitch. If I were the badger, I'd probably be too busy trying to figure out how to escape T-Rex's belly while throwing shade at George for not programming a better AI. Forget the odds. Let's just call it a badger luck situation.
There you go. Monkey resists twitch. He's just Fred jumped in. Interestingly enough, if I actually had to program in AI to like, I want AI to respond more likely if Fred is called out. It's not 100%. But it wasn't looking if Fred, it was only if he was talked to directly, meaning AI could determine if it was a question meant for Fred or if it was about Fred. And I had to let AI know that it should still, like, Fred should respond even if he's being talked about, because a co-host would respond if they were being talked about kind of in front of them. If, you know, like, hey, I'm right here situation. You don't have to talk about me. I'm right here. How can I fairly review a product if I'm not using it the way it was intended to be used? Said so many people ever. All right, let's get another game in here on Jaws. Is this the game? Are we gonna put this game to bed with this game? I'm gonna let that go. We're gonna get that back. Awesome. Hit that shark. Got it. Let's go for the wave shot. Totally got there. Right ramp it is. Again, you didn't need to program that. Just invite me over. Give me tequila and a microphone to talk into. Dice, if only you were here. All right, right orbit, got it, and got that. Awesome, and pip it, got it. There we go. Whew. You need to feel better by Thursday, mister, or else we'll have no choice but to do it another time. I am so concerned that I am not going to feel better. Oh, if Fred was the badger. Got it. No, Monkey Resist Twitch. Those are going to different AI agents. They're not related. And the AI agent that determines odds knows nothing about Fred. That said, it is still the same LLM. All right. Awesome. Shark encounter is lit. Let's see if we can grab this. All right, let's start the multi-ball. Good, and we hit a mode shot. Mode shot in the multi-ball there. Man, I was just playing Jaws at my local arcade over the weekend, and every time I full plunged the ball, it would hit that top right spinner, then fall straight down the middle 4 to 5 times before it would bounce differently. It was so annoying. And Dice says, welcome to the club. This is my 7th least favorite game of all time. Hitting all those mode shots. All right. Man. Ah, crap. There we go. Cool. All right, mode is done. Now we're just in the multi-ball, and that's okay. So we're going to go there to there. It did. It gave me credit for that. Awesome. Ah, that sucked. You still enjoyed it once you actually could play it. I think this game is a lot of fun, personally. That should start that mode. Awesome. Cool, there's a mode shot. Another mode shot. Another mode shot. Oh no. Missed it. Let's go for... Let's just do this. That was good. I think this is it. If we can hit it, we hit it once. Awesome. Cool, now we want to hit the shark. We've got 3 modes done. We want to do that one more time. We hit scars and then the shark for double progress. Already got that mode. What do we want? I think we want pond attack, but I'm already squared for scars, so let's get that one. Irish luck, thank you. I'll take a compliment any day. As Fred said, compliments will get you everywhere. Don't really know what's going on here. All right, let's grab that mode shot. Thank you. Thank you. I just wanted that one shot. Now I want this one shot. We have 3 beaches closing. There's one. There's 2. And one more. Nope. Missed it. Come on, we got it. We got it. I'm gonna hit that shark. No, I'm not. We're gonna hit this shark again. No. Oh, that sucked. Was having such a good... It's a good sesh right there. If George is still feeling like doo-doo tomorrow night, but still wants to stream, I suggest finally streaming Hogwarts Legacy. You mentioned wanting to do that. Nothing makes me feel better when I'm sick than running around Hogwarts. I'm not opposed to that. I'm all set up. I should show you. I'm all set up to be able to stream from the couch, actually, because I've been playing Split Fiction with Wicked City Gaming. All right, that's our first mini wizard mode. I think we're still on ball 1. Technically ball 1.5. Split Fiction has been loads of fun. If there is a sequel, I hope you get to pick your disparate genres. I mean, are you not happy with science fiction or fantasy? Do you want romance? And what else? Like historical fiction? I think science fiction and fantasy was pretty good. Cool, so we're gonna lock this up. Oh no. Cool. Really? All right. Cool. What do we need? Crap. Now we need to hit the shark. No! Ah. Man, we were so close to beating it, right? Did we? How did we do? Oh, wow. We put up some decent points, though. I'm not unhappy with where we're at right now. Let's go there, hit the shark. Okay, now Pond Attack is lit, but also Bounty Hunt Multi-Ball. God. This is such a difficult shot. Pond Attack. Got it. There it is. But now so we have to do Bounty Hunt first, and then we can do our last mode, and then we can do 4th of July. What we want to do is bring in our second multi-ball here at some point. There we go. Boom. That was the easiest I have ever caught a Mako shark there. That was fantastic. And yes, wait, not all the time. Books, much like life, is a buffet. Don't be the guy standing in the corner eating the same shrimp cocktail over and over when there's a Wagyu beef and pizza mere feet from you. Well said. Well said. All right, we're out of that. We can collect some gear, so oxygen wouldn't be awful. We're ready for pond attack, though. Just like that. Boom. We call the shot, we hit it. It's just magic when it happens. There's one. There's two. God, I love it when we hit that shot. There's three. I really need to be working on this multi-ball right now. There it is. Awesome progress. Yeah, there we go. There we go. Picking up the chum. Let's... Oh, no. All right, we got to hit this last light in order... Darn it. Can we... Nope. Oh, there's another bounty hunt, huh? All right, cool. This is feeling pretty good. Well, let's see what bounty is available. Thresher shock. All right, I want to hit this stand-up target to the left. I totally got there. Got it. There we go. All right, we are ready to, I think, attach another barrel. Ooh, is this going to be Quint's challenge? I think it, maybe? I don't know. Yeah, Quint's challenge. This is good, because we're going to go for that left orbit. Awesome. Now we're ready to do something. Let's... Hopefully that starts the multi-ball. I know we didn't stack the multi-ball with anything, but I'm actually just trying to get... I'm trying to get through all three multi-balls so that way we can show the end sequence. Awesome. That's obviously how you want to do this. There we go. There's one. I think we need one more. Maybe one more. Crap. We need that add-a-ball stat. crap. All right. I probably shouldn't have used that just then. Feels like a little bit of a waste. I didn't see where the jackpot was. Maybe we already hit it. That was the jackpot. Okay. All right. So we're out of that multi-ball. Cool. I know we said we're not doing what would something this year. Oh, got it. Yeah. When we were young. But I entered into a contest for a 4-pack of VIP tickets. I say if I win, you, Jay-Z, myself, and lucky friend from Expo go see the show and return to tell the tale. Anyone else up for a Vegas turn and burn? All right. If you get free tickets, I feel like we definitely have to do something with that. For sure. Awesome. Now we're ready for 4th of July, which is lit and right there. Yes. All right. So we've got rescue, 4th of July. We just did our second multi-ball, and we're still on ball 1 right now, which I hate saying out loud. All right. Wow. Just gonna let that go. That was a bad ball. We need a better ball. There's one. Darn it. Man, now I can't hit that all of a sudden. Hoopa drives the boat, Chief. 2. There we go. So we got our first super. There we go. Man, this 4th of July is awful. Let's see if we can light any more of these supers. And it's just the left orbit, which I missed. Twice. I feel like I should just let this time out here. Yep. All right. Drained him. By the way, Dice, I don't know if I actually said it out loud, but I'm game. If you win 4 VIP tickets, we will drive to Vegas. Oh, wow. After all of that, we have our second capture available. We haven't done much damage yet on the beachgoers, which kind of sucks. And we need to work on our last and final multi-ball. Drive no, dude. Airfare included. Wow. So we need to hit that. Got it. Got it. And now we're going to try right orbit. Nope. Still missing that one for some reason. There's that. And spinner. Nope, totally missed it. We're going to try that wave ramp. Almost got it. Darn it. Oh, that was ball 2. Damn it. We really need to get our video mode lit, I think. There we go. Skill shot. Give me that back, please. Wow. All right. Well, so much for that. That felt like it was another wizard mode attempt. I like to turn and burn all my trips. Allie likes to say that if I ever stayed at one place for 3 days, I'd burst into flame like a vampire. I've stayed in Vegas for weeks at a time before I ever took. Got it. So it's is it just with Allie? Is that the point you're trying to make? Also, let's go see if that last DeathLab battle is ready to go.
Claws of Chaos. The T-Rex showdown against the armored Badger of Doom.
All right. AI should have quite the adventure planned for us here. We've got Armored Badger on one side versus the T-Rex on the other. Fred nominated the T-Rex, and Ghost Flipper nominated the Armored Badger. Thank y'all for hanging with while we did a whole bunch of silliness today. Winner faces the fully erect gorilla. How awesome would that be? Let's see what happens here in the Battle of Claws and Chaos.
The ground trembled as the Tyrannosaurus Rex, towering and ferocious, lunged forward with a bellowing roar, its massive jaws snapping inches away from the armored Badger, who swiftly dodged to the side, his sleek body glistening under the sun.
I mean, that was some pretty cool camera work. I'm not going to lie, with like the camera moving around and a little shaking kind of as the attacks are happening. It's a pretty decent T-Rex. Like, besides the fact that, yeah, AI doesn't know what a badger is, like, that's pretty good. All right, what do we get for part 2?
With a fierce determination, the Badger charged at the dinosaur's leg, his armor clanging against the scales. But the T-Rex retaliated with a powerful tail swipe, sending the little warrior crashing against the rocky terrain.
That's closer. At least it's furry, cries in Wisconsin college football team. No. That's a prehistoric badger. Okay. I could get behind. I mean, that is way closer. I'm gonna give it that. Remember, evolution. That's not bad. The little warrior crashing against the rocky terrain. True. Yeah, they could feather, hair, whatever. Part 3, I'm guessing this goes in the T-Rex's favor, but I'm holding out hope, Ghost Flipper.
As the Badger struggled to rise, the mighty predator seized its chance, sinking its teeth into the Badger's armored shell, shattering it, and delivering the final fatal blow, proclaiming its dominance over the land.
Wow. I mean, that's a cool story, right? Also, why does the Badger have a shell? Oh, because it's armored. Got it. Can we get Sarah Jessica Parker back in this fight? How awesome would that be? And there we have it. Irish luck. Fred wins all battles tonight. Like, we've been unable to take Fred down. I'm a little concerned to see what happens here when I declare Fred yet another winner. I'd give the pterodactyl a swooping bang over one eye, like Matthew Patel from Scott Pilgrim. I'd love to see Sarah Jessica Parker against the fully erect gorilla. Hey, we do have a no holds bar anything, so nominate Sarah Jessica Parker. Time for the Cialis downing gorilla. Yep. My woolly mammoth would have beat it. Irish, I think I genuinely think your woolly mammoth would have had a chance. I'll give it a chance. Honestly, a blue whale, I think, would have been a really fun one, or maybe a not a megasaur. What's the giant shark creature? Megalodon. No. Dice says, I've got a Dr. Horrible joke. Not sure if it made me laugh so hard because I haven't heard it in so long or because it's so fresh. Megalodon. Yeah. Looking for group, Sarah Jessica Parker. Is that LFG? Does LFG stand for something besides looking for group? Because that's what LFG meant back in the original WoW days. Why was the ending of Dr. Horrible a happy one? Yeah, I read it correctly, even though it was wrong. Let's go. Sarah Jessica Parker. How awesome would it be, by the way, if we get unlimited and Fred takes Sarah Jessica Parker? I kind of want to see what happens because we are due for an no holds bar unrestricted battle. We haven't got one yet tonight. He got everything he wanted, and it only cost him a penny. Well done, Dice. Well done. That's +1.
Ladies and gentlemen, gather round. It's no surprise that I came out on top in this Claws of Chaos battle. I mean, when you're as talented as I am, victories are just part of the package. But let's not forget, my strategy was flawless, like a finely tuned machine, while George was probably over there trying to figure out which button to press next. I mean, I think he even accidentally summoned a house cat at one
type
point.
exclamation point.
Just goes to show, when you're Fred,
space,
winning
and then
is
the
just a
character thing
Tuesday.
you want to nominate.
So, raise a glass to skill, strategy, and of course, my undeniable brilliance. Cheers!
That was a lot happening all at once. Irish luck. So I cannot stay up for this. I need to get some sleep to see if I can hopefully be less sick tomorrow.
Mamma mia, that's a spicy meatball.
Nominate Becca Sarah Jessica Parker. That was great.
To vote in DeathLab, type exclamation point V, and then either 1, 2, or 3 for the character you want to vote for.
I am happy we did not get an awful picture, because remember, the AIs I'm accessing do not have filters on them. There's no, they are not restricted in any way. That Cremmy could have gone bad very quickly. Okay, Gamera, Mechagodzilla, and a fully erect King Kong. All right, here we go. Fred, 83.3% win rate, 5 champions, currently ranked 4th. Irish Luck, 75%, currently ranked 5th with 3 champions. And Eternal Gremmy, a 20% win rate, current rank 10th, and has 1 champion with a fully erect King Kong on PCP. Oh, I need to put another type of validation in there. Irish Luck, I'm so sorry. I feel like it's really hard to vote for Mecha Godzilla when King Kong is right there. Right, Eternal Grubby, he's not slouching at all. Exactly. Yeah. I'm doing it. And we will have to wait until the stream tomorrow, assuming I am streaming tomorrow and it doesn't get much worse. But we'll have to wait for tomorrow's stream to see who wins the battle between
Ready.
Colossal Clash. Gamera versus King Kong's Raging Ruckus on PCP.
He's so happy when he says that. That's the exclamation point changes H. John Benjamin's voice so crazy. This is good. All right. We're gonna see tomorrow, Eternal Gremmy, if your King Kong will finally take down Fred. We need to knock Fred down a peg, I think, here. Y'all, where are we at here? This has been fantastic. This is exactly what I needed to end this day. Thank you so much. And thanks for hanging out and doing the DeathLab thing. We have a lot more coming with DeathLab here in the future. PCP stands for Potato Chip Pez. No, probably not. So I appreciate y'all. Thank you so much. We'll see you back on tomorrow night. We'll finish this one up, and maybe we'll get some more updates into DeathLab here. We still need an intro. I do need a logo reveal so that way we can actually make things happen here. We need a better chatting graphic for Fred. There's still an opportunity to improve Fred a little bit more. And then we have some other big things happening. They're more significant. So none of that's going to happen tomorrow. But maybe we can get that logo reveal done before tomorrow night's stream. Y'all, see you later. We'll chat. Soon, I should say.
Ha 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 ha!